Good morning, everyone. Excuse me, I've got a hair. Good morning, everyone. Sorry about that. Welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Now, I've got some doggies on my lap, so if you see some wriggling, it's not me. It's just my doggies shuffling around and the camera's gone wobbly. Like that one there. Right, we're talking about Drive to Survive and helping people with motorway driving today. Now, let's put a situation. You're in your car or your truck, and another video we'll talk about blind spots and how to mitigate those and what's going to be safe for you and a good procedure to have to avoid your blind spots. Now, we're talking about today on Drive to Survive, indicating on the motorway what your intentions, what you want to do. So we'll run along with a scenario, and that is you are doing, 60, 65, you're in a car, right? The traffic flow is light to moderate. You've got a vehicle or vehicles in front of you, probably, I don't know, a couple of 100 yards ahead. And that car or vehicle in your near side lane, which you're travelling in, is a little bit slower than you. You're slowly catching them up. You're checking your mirrors. You've got a good observation. Remember, the secret to motorway driving is good observation. Always have your eyes in your mirrors. In other words, you're always looking what's happening. I'm not saying all the time, I'm saying regularly. What do I call regular? 7 seconds, 15 seconds. The more you do it, but you've got to make sure you know what's up ahead of you. Don't take your eyes off and keep looking over there, looking what's behind you. Quick looks, like that. When you look in your offside, you've got a really good observation. You need to know what's around you. You're looking in the mirror, but you're also looking where the other vehicles are to your right. Where are they? Because actually by turning your head over to your right, you are seeing vehicles in your blind spot, because the mirror doesn't always show everything. There is special mirrors that you can attach, little round ones you can attach to your mirror, your door mirror. All right. I don't use them because I try not to, how do I word it? They give a false impression where they might look further away than they are, and you might not always see them. Me personally, I'd rather physically look and check and make a good observation of what I'm trying to see. Excuse me, sorry. So you want to change lanes. I don't want to waffle on about that too much. So you're driving along, you've checked your mirrors, you've checked over your shoulder, right? And then you're probably, I don't know, 100 yards, knocking down to 50 yards. You've checked over again, you start indicating right, and check again before, quick look round, keep looking, making sure what's up ahead. So what you were looking for is what's behind you, what's immediately to your right. Have you missed a vehicle? Not only that, before you pull out, excuse me, you're watching that vehicle in front of you, what's in front of that vehicle, and so on and so on and so on, as far as you can see. The reason being is because motorway driving is fast driving. Things can change very rapidly, very quickly, and in a very short space of time. I know it's all the same thing, but I'm just trying to give you an example. So you're looking ahead. Nothing is making you concerned about that vehicle in front of you slowing down quickly. They're just driving along at a steady speed, slower than you. Right. the next thing you need to observe, what's happening in the near side lane, what's happening on the outside lane. Reason being I'm saying this is because the vehicles on the offside lane might be indicating to come into the near side lane, into the middle lane, and that near side lane might get congested by the time you perform your manoeuvre. Again, good observation, anticipation in good time. So if you wish to cancel your manoeuvre, you can do so. You just cancel the indicator, pull yourself vehicle back over a little bit because you're a little bit out probably, because your intention is to pull out. So it's not safe to do so. You cancel the manoeuvre. Alright, that's all it takes. Don't think you have to continue with that manoeuvre because you've indicated. Good rule of thumb, that one. Next, that's that scenario. So let's say that in the next scenario, nothing's the same up ahead of you. The offside vehicles in the outside lane, they're not changing lane, they're steady flow, right, going past, and there's nothing behind you to cause you concern. The road up ahead on the middle lane is clear. So you start indicating, all right, after you've given all good observation, keep checking, yeah? But you make sure before you pull out, just quick look over the shoulders, nothing there, and then there's nothing there, nothing's going to worry you, and then just pull out slowly. Don't put your wheel over like you would do when you're driving around town. It doesn't work like that with motorways. It's gradual, slow, steady movements. I've seen people do some weird and wonderful manoeuvres on the motorway, to say the least. And yeah, it doesn't quite work. And then what happens? They lose control of the vehicle and then they go into the safety barrier. I've seen that on more than one occasion. And yes, it's not always good. But it's a good rule of thumb is it's all about observation, anticipation, doing your manoeuvre in a steady way, not rushing it, not too slow. It takes you hundreds and hundreds of yards to get to the middle lane, but just to pull out steadily. And hopefully that will allow you to do, if you're a new driver or you're uncertain, just basically good observation, the lane you're going into, the lane you're leaving, what's happening with the traffic, and so on and so forth. So hopefully Drive to Survive is going to teach you something. And I think as a professional driver, I wish all drivers would give good indication, because you get sometimes a driver behind you, and he's coming up and you think, is he going to slow down? Is he going to stay there? Is he going to overtake? And next thing, you're indicating to pull out to do your manoeuvre, and they have indicated and they are trying to overtake you as you when you're doing your manoeuvre. That's inconsiderate driving, that is dangerous driving, and driving without due care and attention. And 9 times out of 10, the police is never there when you need them. I'm not saying the police are perfect, but they do a very difficult job. And they make mistakes. Just remember, no one's perfect. Don't put your trust into anyone that's driving a vehicle. Don't believe they won't make mistakes. That is the golden rule. Never, ever, ever presume someone will not do something. that will save your bacon. If you think someone might do it, they will do it. But the secret is, and that is, think that they will do something, and you can be a safer driver because you are anticipating what they are going to do before they do it. Golden rule for you: never presume, and always, always, always be safer than sorry. Prevention is better than a cure. So hopefully today you might get home safer, easier journey, less stress, and a little bit more knowledgeable. So in that case, dog time. Postman walked past the window. Dogs don't like postmans walking past windows. Dogs don't like postmans, full stop. So, and now I've got a doggy drinking. So anyway, we'll end at that. Seconds before bedlam. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give us a thumbs up, and yeah, please subscribe. Hopefully they found the video helpful. And that's my dog drinking water. I don't know about when I make a video, it's either dog scratching themselves, which I've got one on my lap doing now. I've got one drinking or one playing with a toy. So whatever way. All good fun, isn't it, eh? Anyway, keep safe, be safe, and get home safe. Take care. Bye-bye.